Hey, what's up guys? WhirlXbow back here, and today we are on Giant Lock or Handlock. I know I have it titled Handlock as the deck. I was asked to play Handlock recently. For those who don't know, I made a community post a couple days back, or at this point I feel like a couple weeks back, but I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it was a week ago. Note, I read all the comments. I have not had a chance to respond to it. I was in finals, and then I had to do batch recordings, which this is a part of, because I'm going on my trip. Again, I don't want to talk about it every single video. Just note, I am getting to the comments, and I'm getting to replying to all the ones since the start of the expansion, because I've just been out of time in general in life. So yeah, so I was asked to play Handlock, and I was looking at ideas for Handlock, and I came to the conclusion that I think Giant Lock is just the best version of it. So yes, it's not quite the same, but it's pretty similar in my opinion, all things considered, at least looking at the decks. Obviously we're playing some of the newer cards, right? I'm not about to play a Warlock control-y-ish hand style deck without Anetheron or without Gigafin or, you know, things like that, because they're just so fucking good. So yeah. Anyways though, I want to keep the first one because the deck looks like a lot of fun to play. I feel like it's going to be okay against all the aggro. In yesterday's videos, we noticed that there was a fuckload of aggro, which is what I was expecting, and guess what deck is the best deck in the format again? Because I'm pretty sure it's Pirate Rogue. Anyways, though, with all that being said, let's queue up the first one, alright guys? Yeah, I'll see y'all there. Alright. As expected, more aggro. So, actually, funny thing. You know, I don't know if it's just me, but I guess at this point you guys should probably know that I'm not the biggest fan of aggro decks. I kind of find they're brain dead and you just click on face. It's a little bit different in other games compared to this game, but in this game aggro decks definitely feel like, oh, I just click on face and that's all I do. But like in the new meta, right, we went from a meta where everyone's just bitching about Rogue to Rogue is still the best class in the game, and I don't like that. I don't like it when they do nerfs or buffs or whatever, and then nothing actually changes. You'll still see, you know, Rogue portraits being the most prevalent one because Pirate Rogue is so fucking good. Again, nothing in the deck got changed, and it's almost like the new set kind of does nothing after all the nerfs that happened. Even then, to be fair, what did Big Rogue even? I guess it took the 8/8, and that's like it. What the fuck is this? There's a 2-mana 5/4? Broken. Fuck. This makes me absurdly sad, but this is the right call. It makes me sad because I'm only gaining 2 health off of it. Put a Twin Slice back. That's good for me. I do need to start Hero Pyramus. I do want to be able to get this down to answer the next card he plays. But also I need to start just drawing more cards. Alright, if he's just gonna do damage to my face like that, like I'm excessively okay with that. This deck doesn't have, say, infinite healing, but it has a fair amount of healing between, you know, the touches and whatnot. And also, I mean, it's like a fucking giant ass 5/5 or an 8/8. This is one of the cards that I'm not too sure about. Man, I fucking wish that we had access to fucking, what's it called? Why can't I think of the name of the card? I wish we had access to Seeds again in Wild. I really, really like the card Seeds. I think it's a greatly underappreciated card. In my opinion. I know that the card, to a lot of people, was toxic and broken. But I thought that the Warlock quest was... I thought it was actually a shitload of fun to play. And honestly, in the current meta, I don't think it'd be that oppressive. Dealing that much damage to yourself against the Pirate Rogues, you'll die. The thing is, back then, right, the fastest, most aggressive deck didn't kill you that fast. And the thing is, now it does. Yeah, the amount, the speed at which the game goes went from you're dead on turn 7-ish to you're dead on turn 4. So I think in that scenario, the quest for Warlocks would be fine to bring back. Like, the deck would have to be super heavily changed to play so much more life gain that you'll probably only get the reward on turn, like, 7, 8. In which case, you're still probably too slow for the most part. Is this a Naga? No. What Naga did you play? Or is this if you're... Is this the one that... If you played a Naga while holding this? What Naga did you play? You didn't play... Naga. Oh my god. This game, man. Alright. How does Demon Hunter deal with this? If he doesn't have an answer to this, Dreadlich, or Battlemaster is just lethal. Well, Battlemaster, one time. Battlemaster, one time. No Battlemaster. Sad face. It also sucks that I have to deal a whole bunch of damage to my own giant, but... Give me an 8/8. Oh, that was actually like best possible. Okay. Molten Giants cost 6. I need to always keep a mental note at how much my Molten Giants cost. I'd be super sad if he plays another Glide here. Like, absurdly sad. That's fine. That's fine. 8. Let's just tap. Oh my god, I have like 0 mana. I did not realize he played... What's it called? Alright. Oh, that was so much of a low roll compared to that first one. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing he can do here. Yeah. That was pretty good. Turns out just slamming 8/8s is pretty good against aggro. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that just slamming giant creatures crushes the aggro deck that plays small creatures? Who would have? Anyways, though, I guess we just skip the next one. All right. Okay. This hand is looking fairly good to start. Druids are really interesting because cards like Flesh Giant and the Giants in general, they're like really fucking good, but they all play double Poison Seeds, so it's like really hard to play properly. This is looking like a game where I have one. If I draw second Librarian, my play is 1, 2, 3 with the Librarian. If I don't, it's 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it all depends what my draws are. But I have a feeling it's gonna most likely be Renathal, or this. I don't know why I said Renathal, but it's gonna most likely be this into tap. So this way I draw one more card overall. You have to do it in like a very that's actually one of the things that's very important in this deck is your order in which you play your things. You know which matchups you can afford to pay 10 plus life to your hero power? And this is one of those matchups. Where I feel super confident just spending 10 health. In which case I want to maximize the amount of taps I get in the first 3 turns because it also helps with this, right? So that's why it's Tour Guide on 1 instead of Librarian on 1, because I miss 1 tap overall. So you look at this like a tap as well, right? So this is a tap, this is a tap. So this gives me tap on 1, then I tap on 2, and then I can do tap on 3. So. See, like now it's actually a little bit awkward because I want to do... So this is 0. This costs 2. That means I can hero power. This goes down to 1. I can play this, and then I can play this. Okay. I do actually have enough mana for everything. At least, right? Because this replaces itself. Oh, I forgot that that's not how mana works in this game, huh? This can't go below 1. Or if I use 1, it doesn't actually replace itself. That was on me. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This hand is very, very interesting. It actually, this play might have been slightly better. It allows me to push a little bit more damage towards his face. And like this turn I have this into this, which is also pretty nice. I have to attempt to kill him through like an OTK combo. That's fine. I want to do that anyways, in that order. I'm definitely not just misplaying because I'm bad at the game. No, I want to do it in that order because I wanted to get these guys back in my hand to lower the cost of this guy. But yeah, I'm planning on this game going for an OTK. I think it's the only way I can actually realistically win. So an OTK would involve some Power Overwhelming, Tamsin, Battleground Battlemaster, things like that. There we go. I might have overcommitted to the board just a little bit, but I'm like super okay with doing this because even if it is a Poison Seeds as his answer, the only thing I don't really want to see, and even then if I do see it, I still have an answer to it, is Poison Seeds. Everything else I can deal with. The fact that he high rolled that is very, very unlucky for me and is very, very tilting. 8. I mean, it also depends what I get, right? Drawn so many cards, yet they're shadow spells, right? I'm 1 mana off being able to do that. Oh, it's just this. Just this. Trade in these small guys that I don't really care about, and then go face with the rest. Yeah, this card is actually so good in this matchup. Yeah, note, if he didn't hit Vargoth and he just would have hit this, he would have taken an additional 6 damage. He would have been dead. He was taking an additional 12 damage. You know, not quite dead, but he was not in a good spot. That's fine. I can beat that. I can beat that fairly easily. I think. Keyword there is I think. I mean, it depends what I draw, right? 3, 5, so that's 13. I'm 1 PO off lethal. 1 PO and 1 mana off lethal. I'm no longer a PO off lethal. Very, very interesting. That just deals me a lot of damage that I don't really want to take. I'm worried about just dying next turn is my problem. Yeah, I'm gonna just go for the health gain plan. Okay. Oh, that's super good for me. Him burning Guff, I think it should be huge, right? That's typically one of the best spells they use to ramp. That's actually kind of big for me. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I would add to this deck. And weirdly enough, the only card I'm actually want to add is fucking Leroy. Because the fact that you can go Leroy, PO, 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 PO is super funny to me. To be fair, anything that you power overwhelming 4 times is insane. Doesn't have to be a Leroy, it's just that Leroy is the biggest charge menu you can play. And just regular Hearthstone. That's just in a cast. Choose one, discover a minion from your deck, and summon it, or spell and cast it. So my guess is he went spell. He's trying to find alignment, is my guess. He found concede. I like that. I like that spell. Yeah, no, this deck is really fucking good, turns out. Turns out just playing giants is really good in Hearthstone in general. Anyways, though, next one, I guess. Alright, a Shaman. There's my power overwhelmings. I don't want any of the cards in this hand, though. Again, this is another matchup where I'm looking to OTK most likely. Okay. This hand's interesting. It's not exactly great. Okay, this hand got significantly better with this one draw. I've gotten really lucky at drawing both of these in the early game. It's really fucking nice. All card I really have to worry about is Mutinous. This is the best card in this matchup as well. This is another one where I can afford to tap very, very aggressively to try and get this and this done early. Because the thing is, right, if I flood the board on 5 and he's holding, what's his face? The, why can't I think of his name? The freeze guy? The fact that I can just go silence everything, punch you in the face, you die, is absurdly powerful. Trust, it's like actually insane. Having been on this side more times than I care to admit of this matchup, I know that it's kind of favored for our deck, for the Warlock. Man, I have not seen Mutinous at all. Also, the small chip damage is also really, really big. Oh, he's summoning a whole bunch of dudes. He's playing the bad version of the deck. Interesting. This hand is so fucking bad here. I don't want to silence that, because I think that silencing it is really fucking bad, because I need that card for later. I just get super punished by half the fucking cards in his deck by not killing those. I guess I have to just burn this. This play hurts my fucking soul. It legitimately hurts to do this play. Because now I can't go Gigafin plus Silence as well. That's another really good combo you can do in this deck. Farsight, that's an interesting one. Also, by the way, I hope you guys all have a beverage. I'm currently drinking me a Pepsi. Because I like Pepsi. Not quite lethal. Not quite lethal. My guess is there's probably gonna be a freeze that's happening. And if it is just a freeze, I win the game. Because I mean, I potentially win the game. Power overwhelming wins me the game. That's fine, I guess. 4 or 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 damage off that was a dead draw. Okay. This is something else that I can just eat. I should have played this over here. That was kind of bad. Now this is a little bit less value. But it's a nice top deck. It's a really nice top deck you got there. That's true, he's on. Oh, it's fucking painful. Let's heal summon. Right, that's my guess is heal summon. I need 1 power overwhelming, right? 11, 1 PO. Never lucky. I burn a card doing this, but I think it's the right call. I missed on the PO anyways, so that's just pain. I'm gonna lose that anyways, I might as well play it here. Quite literally 1 power overwhelming away from lethal. I drew over half my deck, and I'm looking for one of the 2 that are left. He doesn't have Firemancer Flurg. It looks like he's playing the Reno version. That's Brucon. I was about to say, you know it doesn't always hit just the same ones you pick, which is like, if he hits deal 2 to the board again and 6 to my face, I'm gonna be upset. Two draws in my deck are lethal. For fuck's sake. Legitimately, half of my deck is fucking lethal at this point. Can I please hit the power overwhelming? Thank fucking Jesus. Show me that PO. Thank God. Oh my God. It only took me drawing all but... It only took it being quite literally the 12th card of my deck. The 12th to the last card of my deck for the first one. Oh my God. That was way more stressful than it realistically should have been. Anyways, next one. All right. Paladin. I love the card Backfire. Card Backfire is so good. One, two, three. Some combination of order like that. Potentially with a coin. Oh my fucking God. It's been a while since I've seen that Baku in Pally. I like it. Oh, that's like the best start that can have. I'm very glad I have the Spirit Bomb. It kills a 2/4, which is really fucking nice. I also may or may not have noticed that this deck doesn't have the file in it, which is my best card in this matchup. So that's tilting. Okay, well. Spirit Bomb the fuck out of this mofo. Gigafin is a huge draw, actually. If I'm not just dead by the time I'm actually able to play him, Gigafin should be a huge draw. I need to worry about killing all of his minions. Death Rattle will give your next... I mean, I can eat that, which is pretty nice. I think eating that is important here. So Death Rattle, give the next Silverhand recruit you summon +3/+3 on this Death Rattle. Yeah, that's the thing. At least I have a silence in my deck for it, which is kind of nice. Sorry if you hear my phone ringing. I don't know why someone is trying to call my house. People should know I never answer the phone. Okay, well... Seadevil is my best draw. That's not it, Chief. Okay. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm at 11. Jesus. What draw do I have that's actually lethal? That's not actually lethal. Pretty darn close though, actually. I think this is the best play I can do. Kill this, it comes back. That's not good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm at 5. Hopefully he doesn't draw 5 damage. Okay, he's killing us, which is really good for me. He has to kill this, to be fair. Or else it gets way too much value for him to actually be able to deal with it. That would have been such a nice card to draw. Okay. I'm surviving. He completes that this turn. Most likely. One of the guys he summons is a 4/4. Dreadlich Tamsin wins me the game. I think it's the only card that actually just straight up says I won the game here. I guess also Battlemaster does. No, Battlemaster doesn't. It's 16. Oh, this is so bad. Why wasn't this the other Murloc? Oh. If this was this, I was fine. I would have gone down to 1, and I would have just had to avoid second Mustard for battle, which would have been fine. I would have been able to most likely survive. Dreadlich would have been by far the best draw in my deck, and it's like not even really close. Oh, I think I might have fucked up. I think the better trade might have been the 3/1 and the 1/1 into both of the 1/1s he had. Instead of killing 1 2/4, he would have had a 3/5 instead of 2 2/2s, which means he'd have 2/2 less on board, and I would have had a 3/1 plus on board. That would have actually been better. Way better. I fucked up. That loss is 100% on me. I'm the one who fucked up my trades. To be fair, I mean, it didn't help that I didn't draw. Like, there were some cards that would have been much better to draw there. Like, this card feels awful, if I'm being honest. I don't like this card that much. Yeah. This card underperformed, or overperformed, I feel. Like, this card actually felt insane. Like, the one time I played it, it felt dirty. And I know, like, this card has a lot of potential to be, like, really fucking good. This card is broken. This also kind of underperformed, actually. I was not... the one time I played this, or the 2 times, it didn't feel like it did much of anything. I would have rather play other cards. Anyways, though, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Oh wait, no, it's true. Pack. Can't believe I forgot about packs 2 videos in a row when I'm recording them quite literally 30 minutes apart. Or less than 30 minutes apart, but you know what I'm saying? Alright, what's a random legendary? There's one I'm looking for. It wasn't that one. Fuck me. I was looking for a specific legendary. I forgot the name. I think it's a hunter one. I'm missing one of the hunter ones, and it was that one. Is this the epic I was missing? No, but it's the second one is solid alibi, which is pretty dope. Let's collect this. So, what am I missing now from this set? 2 Legos, and that's it. 2 Legos, and I'm probably gonna craft this one. Not this one. Or is it? Yeah, I don't know. You guys are gonna see in future videos. You can kind of see the decks here, but just ignore those. All right. But it's definitely not what's gonna be coming up in the next couple of videos. Alright though, anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. Yeah, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Alright guys, peace.